So I just got through watching Sony's, I was going to call it State of Play. The title's The Future of Gaming show. So it's basically, I guess, like Sony's E3, sort of. E3 was canceled, they weren't on E3 anyway, but you get the point. Talking about PS5, there's a bunch of games that were revealed. Apparently GTA 5 is getting an upgrade for PS5, excuse me. We're also going to be getting a bunch of other games. There's a new Horizon game, which is a sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. There was some indie games, wasn't really big into them. There's a new Little Big Planet spin-off, I guess, which looks actually interesting. New, what's it called? Ratchet and Clank, I believe. We got a new Spider-Man, where you play as Miles Morales. It looks like a sequel from Marvel Spider-Man from a couple of years ago on PS4. That would be pretty cool. We did not get a new Metal Gear, no new Castlevania, no new, I was going to say Elder Scrolls. No, we didn't get Elder Scrolls either, but yeah, we didn't get that, Castlevania, Silent Hill, no Metal Gear, We got a new, what is the racing game? I can't remember. Gran Turismo, that's what it is. I was getting ready to look it up, and it just came to me. There was a bunch of indie games I didn't really care about, but then like games like Ratchet and Clank, that was the name. Those games, the new Horizon game, looking forward to that. And my thing is, I kind of would rather not even have GTA 5 on the console. I understand the game, it's very popular. I don't blame Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive for wanting to have it on the console. And I also don't blame Sony. I would rather see a new Grand Theft Auto, man. It did kind of look like there was new content in the game. I'm assuming that's for GTA Online. But some of it looked like single-player DLC, maybe, hopefully. I don't know. Probably not. It's probably just online. But it is what it is. Now, hey, I have the PS4 version, so if you can upgrade it for free. I'm probably not going to get the PS5 at launch, but maybe later on. Now, I'm going to talk about something else, not so much the games. So I have the console, two consoles. More into that in a second. They're right in front of me, so I know what I'm going to talk about. So we have the controller DualSense, I'm going to say DualSense 5. Yeah, it's no longer DualShock. So this is not DualShock 5, this is DualSense, the new kind of controller. And while it doesn't actually say this, I paused the video, and it looks like there's two controllers back to back. So I don't know if that means the console is going to come with two controllers or not. I don't know. Before I talk about the design, I'll talk about more about the controllers. So the analog sticks, and I believe, the analog sticks, they're supposed to have it looked like there was a vibration, like the controller has vibrate motors, but then it looked like the analog sticks had some as well. And I remember hearing before that it's like, oh, well, if your character's walking on ice or something, or fire, lava, it's a video game, anything can happen. It's supposed to give haptic feedback. And then the shoulder buttons are supposed to do something like that as well. Now I want to talk about the console itself. The design of the console was finally revealed. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like the new design. It looks like futuristic. I get that, and I don't know. We're actually getting two models of the PS5. Excuse me. I thought we were going to get a Slim. It turns out we're getting a PlayStation 5, obviously, and then we're going to get a digital-only version. Digital Edition, I believe, was the name for it. So there's no optical drive. I feel like they could have made the console smaller, since there's no disk drive. There's no optical drive. I don't know. I was a little disappointed about that. I'm assuming it's going to be a little cheaper. Now, they did not announce a price for the console, which, my opinion is, I feel like Microsoft hasn't announced the price for the Xbox Series X, but also just called Xbox. That's another story, though. And I'm thinking that's why they didn't show that. And it's like, so, because I think this way, if they said the price and then immediately say Microsoft later today, I don't know if this would have happened, but it's possible Microsoft later today could have said, oh, Xbox Series X is going to be $100 cheaper than PS5. Then I just don't feel like Sony would just come back and say, oh, we're going to change it just like that. I don't know. So I feel like they're playing the waiting game. We're not going to know. It is releasing this year, by the way, but that's the plan. Unless the coronavirus affects more, maybe that second wave, third wave, whatever. I don't know. Wait and see what happens. But the plan is to release it this fall, or this holiday season. Let's say that, whenever that'll fall. So, I don't know. I just don't like the design, but it is what it is. I'm probably gonna get it eventually, as the last two generations, console generations, I ended up getting. I got the PS3 several years later. It was like 4 years later. Got the PS4 4 years later after it came out. Or maybe it's 5 years later. Well, whatever. Yeah, I think it was like more like 5 years. So we'll have to wait and see how this does. I'm definitely not going to. I don't think I'm going to get it this year. Maybe next year. I don't know. Especially since we don't have a price on it. And I would probably go for the physical version, just because I prefer physical games. But hey, they also didn't talk about VR. It looks like there's a camera. It is coming with the PlayStation camera, but it doesn't say about VR. I'm sure they'll support VR, but I don't know. But I'm kind of rambling on now, and I really want to talk more about this, but all I can say is they're launching this holiday season. That's the plan, anyway. So we'll have to see what happens. I keep saying that. I know. I should stop. So that's going to be it. This is just my take on the live stream. It wasn't a bad live stream. It was decent, I guess. It wasn't like super exciting. And I don't know. I felt like when they finally revealed the design at the end, they added all this animation. It looked okay. It was kind of cool, but then it went on way too long, kind of like I'm going on. I guess they just wanted this to be 40. I don't even know how long it was. 40 minutes. The YouTube video says 2 hours, 14 minutes, 35 seconds. At least for me. It might say something different for you, depending on your device you're using. Anyway, I'm going to quit rambling on. Let me know what you guys think on the PS5 if you watched it or not. I'm going to leave a link in the description to the presentation. I also had an issue live streaming this, so I ended up canceling the live stream. And I'm doing this video instead. I wasn't really planning on doing this video, but I was like, you know what? I'll make up for it, and I'll even upload it sooner. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys whenever we get another major news update, or maybe state of play about the PlayStation 5. See you guys. PlayStation.